The domestic violence bill is being scrutinized by advocates who continue to bemoan the stumbling blocks they think are being placed in front of survivors of domestic abuse and intimate partner violence, given the many interpretations of the law. That's the view of a prominent rights advocate.
We have everybody becoming a lawyer in the system and interpreting the bill differently, so it creates a lot of challenges.
Raise Your Voice St. Lucia Cathene Sealys points to an unending challenge she says is in need of urgent remedial action.
We have this perpetual issue of domestic violence victims being sustaining, grievous bodily harm, to use the police language. And then I find there is a constant demand for mediation. My understanding of mediation was for misdemeanors.
Sealys is dismayed by what she believes is the under-reporting of heinous attacks and cases of domestic abuse. She is encouraging the relevant judicial and law enforcement authorities to set a standard and send a clear message of a zero tolerance towards domestic abuse.
For a woman to lose her teeth, lose her eye, get broken bones, get broken limbs, and then prosecutors and police officers are demanding mediation. And I think the DPP office and the Crown Prosecution and also the Attorney General Office, the Commissioner of Police, need to pay serious attention to this, because I don't understand the benefits and I don't know the reasons why. I thought police officers were there to make sure that justice has been served. They do their jobs and let the court decide. But they're trying to decide for the court even before the matter goes to trial, and we have a significant problem with that.
The staunch advocate against abuse of women and children is also recommending for further training of officials.
You have women being traumatized for life, and then the person, they offering $5,000. This does not compensate for these kinds of injuries, for this kind of trauma. And we want the powers that be, the people in charge, the Ministry of National Security, the Ministry of Home Affairs, the Attorney General's Office, the Office of the Commissioner of Police, the senior magistrate, to call their officers together and script them and guide them as to the law, and tell them grievous bodily harm sustained in a domestic violence incident does not classify as a mediation case. It classifies for a criminal trial.
Moreover, the outspoken activist says instances of domestic violence cases are classified as indictable offenses and should not be dealt with in the lower court, but should be litigated in the high court. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.